You know, in the past, I know he did go to Philly, so he does have some experience. So I'm looking for him to really be that anchor role, if you will, and for Blush and Hyrax and Rex to really be pushing really hard towards the other team's blitz point.
Okay, so there's about 10 seconds to the game. I'm going to ask Stream, who do you think is going to take this game? I'm unsure of who's going to take this game. All I know is that it will be a good game. So with that, let's hop into it. How about we hop on board with Rex starting off?
I was just about to say that. Good idea.
I mean, he's rocking that silencer. He's probably trying to go for those easy caps. He gets taken out at mid-crate, though.
I don't know if I would have advised to go middle map, going, you know, not dropping a kill last round and running mid map right off the break, but you know, maybe that's just how the cookie crumbles right now for Rex. So other team
does go to team qualified.
So it looks like Sector 13's have a little confusion, looking for somebody that's behind them that's not there. Not really going about this the way they did against the last blitz that we seen them play, which was really just flooding 3 guys straight towards the blitz point at all times on full blast.
Right. Well, Octane is definitely a different map. I mean, Acrylic is 1-0 as of right now, but he does have 2 caps out. Caster's Curse, he's now 1-1 with 2 caps, but he was able to get both those caps basically off overextending on his spawn.
And for those of you that were watching when Realize was on here, one of the analysis that he had that is extremely important for at this point in time for Sector 13, for example, they need to make sure they're pushing that diner side, the pawn side of the board, so that way team qualified is going to spawn on girls, and that's really where you want them to be spawning, because if you have them spawning on their blitz point, you're going to have a really tough time being able to get scores consistently.
John is correct, and Hyrax was able to get that first cap for Sector 13, and it looks as if Blush gets this kill and he gets the guy in closet. He might be able to get another cap. However, we've seen another guy trying to sneak past, and looks like he may be able to sneak past and get that blitz cap.
So it looks like we have the boys from Sector 13 really making a good coordinated push here to try to get this cap. We're able to get the cap, picked up some kills too. Blush doing extremely well right now.
Yeah, Blush at 7-4, definitely ahead of the other team and his teammates in the kill column.
I feel like Team Qualified is really struggling getting out from behind girls. It was just like I said earlier, if you can get control of that diner side, you're going to force them over to that girl side, and there's a lot of wide open space that you got to run across to get back and get some form of map control.
I mean, they have been able to, however, Team Qualified, that is, to at least send one to overextend to maybe sneak and get a few caps. I mean, they may or may not have map control, but they're trying to make the most of it as they get 3 down for Sector 13. And Sector 13 is just probably going to try... Oh! As that guy was denied, as he almost got another cap. And I mean, Sector 13 is probably just going to try and get map control as of right now, but we'll see how it goes.
Alright, I'm on board with Rex right now. Rex is really working hard to get his teammates to catch up to him so he can make a good push over here, but he has a guy behind him, doesn't notice it, and gets cleaned up pretty easily as Team Qualified really hold down that push from Sector 13.
Yeah, it looks like the guys from Team Qualified are really just trying to also maintain map control on that diner side, and it looks like they're doing a fairly decent job. I mean, Blush is slaying his heart out on the other side of things. He then dies to Acrylic and was able to get another cap as Team Qualified is double the score of Sector 13 right now.
I think they're doing a really good job of being sneaky, you know, in their blitz point and defending, you know, those caps from Sector 13. And at the same time pushing coordinated across the board. You see, if you notice, they're always working together. They always seem to be moving as a unit, you know, within their area. Whereas Sector 13 seems to be sending one guy out at a time. That's just pretty much just rushing. So.
Right, and I mean, if we look at the scoreboard right now, Hot Lead is 3-12. However, he does have 2 caps to his name, and he's definitely helping his team hold this lead 7-4 over Sector 13.
Really clutch kill right there on the blue box there, you know, as you're talking about him. So no Caster's Curse for IE Hot Lead.
Appears not, and it looks like there's going to be a last-ditch effort from the guys from Sector 13 trying to get a cap. There is one guy who just picked up a kill that was... No, he died. Senil's died.
Ooh. Gets the Hayukin.
So many things are happening, and it looks like they were all denied.
I would
There are
definitely
no
want
one
to look
by
at the
the caps.
Seniles. Let's get on board with Seniles if we can for the stream, because I definitely like to start off with him coming off, because he is really doing a really great job of holding map control. Has no caps, but doing what he needs to do to get his team to victory. So definitely like to start off with him on this next round.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome
Hello,
back,
Trellis. Welcome back.
So we're starting off this next side of the map where Sector 13 is
Seniles.
down by 3, and we're hopping on board with Seniles here.
He's got the Beagle patch. He's ready to go.
I love the customization in this game. I mean, not as maybe as much as Black Ops 2, but I still indeed enjoy it. Hot Lead was on a 6 gore streak, but was taken out by Hyrax from top pawn at gas.
Senil's doing a good job. Ultimate gets a double kill here, right over here by the gas station, so eliminates both attackers. Sector 13 close to getting the cap, so.
So stream, if you noticed, Hot Lead was at 1.3 and 12. He is now 9 and 14 with 2 caps, picking his game up a little bit on the second side and towards the end of the first side.
It looks like Team Qualify is going to be able to capitalize off that last mistake, but Sector 13 comes right back in and makes them pay with their own cap. So, and in position, Sector 13 should be able to get another cap right here, which they do, and so does Team Qualify at the same time. So we're just trading caps.
It looks like they're just overextending and trading caps as right now. There is a sneaky cap from the boys from Sector 13, narrowing the score and the lead by only 2. As I say that, there's a cap that went down from Team Qualified as they were able to widen the score back up to 3.
So not much defense being played right now. We're just basically watching them trade scores. Oh, wow. So it looks like Hyrax gets picked up in gas station.
Team Qualified, after that 3 down, just wanted to spawn back up and get control, make sure there's no one in their base. They successfully did that, but then they all continually died, and it looks like being on board with Acrylic that he's going to try and go for another cap, but he's cleaned up by Blush. Trying to find out where the gunfights are going on stream. I apologize. This is Acrylic, and Acrylic just had some really good plays as of right now. Just kind of trying to pick up the kills. He has 5 caps. He's at 13 and 12 on the top of the leaderboard for Team Qualified.
Yeah, and I'm on board here with Acrylic, just trying to see what he's doing. It looks like he's really close to getting himself a cap here, but gets picked up. They smelt him right before he jumped in the rabbit hole.
On the other side of things, let's look at Blush right now, who's 24 and 14 with 4 caps. He is trying to rack up the kills. He might be able to drop a 30 bomb in this game, maybe a 40 bomb by the way he's playing as of right now. And actually, as of right now, Sector 13 take back the lead from Team Qualified with a 1 cap.
Really good play from Blush right now. And also, look at Heroic. Right there, like I said, anchoring, staying back, anchoring to make sure he's getting those kills. So, doing a really good job.
That might have been a little bit of a lag spike. I'm not sure if that's me. No, that must have been the guy on the other team.
I was seeing the lag too as well.
It might have been an Xbox lag. It happens to me all the time now. I'm not sure why it does that. Oh, jeez. I believe that was Acrylic who just ran through those bullets and got the cap, but it doesn't matter as Sector 13 replied back with a cap of their own, bringing the score to 12-11 in favor of Sector 13.
Looks like we got some lag problems going on too, because I'm seeing some of the triangles there skipping. So, apologize for that. Both teams having to deal with that.
And Sector 13 gets another
these days
cap.
online.
Yeah, and I mean, some people are just meh. But Sector 13 taking a 3 cap lead right now after being down most of the game. They're getting map control.
Yeah, you're starting to see it now, aren't you, Trellis?
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. So, I don't know, the flag might have helped out Sector 13, I don't know. I do know that everything is pretty much crumbling for Team Qualified right now, being down by 3 caps. Not
Team Qualified
really
would have to rally the Caps in order to come back from this deficit at this time. We'll see if they can do it. Heroic is on a 7-score streak right now, 20-8. And I mean, looking at the
Good
scores
flush.
from
Moving
both
right
teams,
behind again for another cap here. Looks like
Oh,
he's going to
jeez.
get it. Yeah, that pretty much puts it out of reach, I think, right there.
that solidifies the. Yeah, I believe it's mathematically impossible for the boys from Team Qualified to come back.
Well, you know, if 30 can get this cap right here, they should definitely put it out of reach. But
Yeah, it is now. Yeah.
it is now out of reach.
Yeah, it is now mathematically impossible for
So-
Team Qualified to take this map.
Sector 13 goes up 2-1 in the series, and now we are moving on to, I believe, back to domination on Sovereign.
Yep, we are going back to Sovereign Dom, one of the better maps. We just recently saw Sector 13 do very, very, very well, have very, very well play on the map Sovereign Dom. So we'll see if they can continue, or if Team Qualified can answer back. I mean, Reverse Neon, even though he did have 5 caps, he was 12 and 22 for his team. I mean, I just think that Sector 13 on the second side was able to get map control, as you saw there. 3 boys from Sector 13 dropping over 20 kills with the caps. They were able to get control of the map that second side and take it away from Team Qualified.
Yeah, Blush and Heroic had a really good kill-death ratios. Blush going 27-20, Heroic 21-10. And really were able to just outslay them there at the end of the match and keep map control. And just really as a team, too. I mean, 6 caps for Blush, 7 caps for Rex, and 4 caps for Hyrax. Did a really good job.
I mean, we know that Rex is that OBJ player. That might have been why he did not do so hot in the S&D earlier. But he definitely showed that he can get those blitz caps when needed to, as Sector 13 came back and won in that map.
Alrighty, so waiting for the map switch here.